Welcome to the Wedding Show, your ultimate guide to everything wedding. On this program, we look at wedding trends as we give expert advice to different wedding topics. Today, we'll be looking at something that is very important and it has become the norm in recent years. So if you can remember, back in the years, brides, that is, people who want to get married, they would perhaps just get a wedding dress without any extra. But these days, couple who want to just do their wedding, do the reception and after party. And guess what? The bride will need to change all through. So it means that the bride will have to get a wedding dress, reception dress, and after party dress. Now, the twist to that is you see a bride looking all glammed up in her wedding dress, after party dress, and what have you on her big day. But little did you know that the dress does not belong to the bride. So it's either the bride is going to rent the dress or there might just be somebody who is the stylist that is going to bring the dress. So this is what we'll be looking at today. And it's luxury on a budget. The beauty of renting your dream dress. To discuss this, I have my beautiful guest in the studio. She's into rentals of any kind of event, be it your wedding dress, party, after party dress, reception dress, photo shoot, and what have you. She's been in the business for a decade and still counting. It's my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Ruth Agbejule. Good to have you join us.
Thank you so much, Ruth.
You look pretty.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't even need to ask you because already you style for a living, you're into rentals for a living, so I do not expect you to do less.
I try my best.
So let's get to the topic of the day. So why do so many brides feel pressured, to overspend on a dress that they would just wear only once?
The thing about renting is it's better to rent than buy a dress.
Why?
Because I don't understand why you spend so much money to get a dress. Like, for example, ₦1 million for a wedding dress that you're not going to wear again.
But isn't it your big day?
So, for example, you can get that same dress for like 300,000 naira for rentage. So why not rent it? Then you have like 500,000 naira extra to do something, maybe to get a after party dress, your makeup artist. So instead of spending 1 million for a dress, you're spending 1 million for a dress, for a makeup artist, and maybe after party dress.
So what happens should a bride approach you or come to you that she wants this particular dress and you don't have it? How do you handle such situations?
We order the dress from a designer.
Oh.
We bring your own, you bring your measurements, you bring your fitting, and we get the dress done for you. It will be your dream dress. So you don't need to break a bank or rob a bank to get your dream dress.
So what happens thereafter? Does the bride need to return it to you or she keeps it?
She'll return it to me.
Oh, so okay. So it works like I want a dress from you. Yes. I come to you and ordinarily I should get that dress for, let's say, ₦1 million, as you have said.
Yes.
But I am going to get it for a less price.
Yes.
Well, so why do you need to give me for a reduced price? I'm trying to wrap my thoughts around that.
Okay, because if you are renting the dress for like 300,000 naira, for example, I'm making it way more than 300,000 naira. So instead of spending that amount of money to make it, you give me the 300,000 naira for the renting, I'll fix the dress, then you use it and bring it back. Some brides will tell you, I want a particular design, particular fabric, the texture of this fabric, and I don't have it. So I'll go the extra mile to make it for the bride. She just pay for the renting, she use, and bring it back. Everybody's happy.
And and he sees it for another
bride. Another bride might come and say, I want that exact dress that this bride wore. So I don't need to make it again. She rent it for a lesser price because the original person has worn it for the first time. So a first time renter is always expensive. It's more expensive than a second time renter.
But don't you think it will now be like duplication of, okay, so I rent it, another bride use it. I don't know. Do you think it's okay because it's my big day? I should wear something different.
Some person just want that same dress.
So it works like that.
Yes.
So why do you think renting of wedding dresses, especially reception dress and after party dress, because back in the days we didn't used to have reception dress. The bride, you see, the bride will still have to wear the wedding dress.
Yes.
But these days it's not the case. So a bride will have to change 3 times. Oh, sorry, I pity the men now. I pity
More
the
than
group.
3 times.
Or more than 3 times.
Yes.
So why do you think people now embrace it?
Okay, it's easier because ball dresses, for example, is very big and it's stressful. You can't dance, you can't walk properly, you don't have freedom of yourself on your big day. So they quickly change from the wedding dress to a reception dress, a fitted. Some person might even wear sneakers instead of wearing high heels. So they wear sneakers, they wear a short dress. They want to be comfortable in their wedding day. They want to be very free. So they quickly change to their reception dress. Then maybe if you're doing after party, there's something very flexible, something free, something simple, instead of the luxury big ball dresses.
So what happens when someone rents a dress and the person brings it? Are there or do you charge for all of this? How does it work?
Depend on the damage. If it's very elaborate, then you have to, there are terms and conditions when you are renting a dress. If damage is really bad, then you have to fix it.
Fix it? You fix it, they pay for the fixing, or they fix it? Because we need to know.
They pay for the fixing.
Okay, but
you don't fix it. You just pay for the damage. I'll be the one to fix, because I'll be the one to get the fabric. Maybe your shoe mistakenly step on the dress and it's torn. I have to get another fabric, so fix it. You are not able to get it where I got it from. So you just pay for the damage. I'll be the one to fix it.
So it means that for every ruined dress must be fixed by you.
Yes.
Have you been keeping to that?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
and most times my clients are always very careful. I've not had cases of ruined dresses.
So besides the dresses, do you also rent accessories to go with?
Yes, I do. I rent wigs. I rent shoes, accessories, even luxury purse and bags for your traditional marriage, for white wedding, for even after party.
I feel like brides these days, then they do us, the more you look, the less you see.
Exactly, because you might see a bag of 650. You want to carry it for your wedding, traditional marriage. Why? When you carry it for 50,000 naira. So 600 naira is off.
My mind is telling me you're part of the problem.
No, I'm not. I'm helping the society.
Oh no.
Yes. So instead of buying a hair for 1.5 million on your wedding day, you can get that hair for 80,000 naira. You install your frontal quietly. Nobody's gonna know.
How would they know after all?
They're not gonna know.
But in terms of the hair, I don't know, lots of people have complained over time that they might want to maybe try clothes rentals and jewelries and all that, but for the hair, because of the peculiarity that is attached to human hair, and also have you had such clients? How were you able to convince them?
Someone said her hair is a crown.
Yes.
She does not share when it comes to her hair. But she later came and said she cannot afford the hair she needed at that time. So she rented the hair that she didn't want to rent. She just asked me, how do you take care of your hair? Is it properly taken care of? Is your hair neat? Do you wash it after use and all that? And so I told her, yes, we do revamping immediately. The clients return it. The hair is clean. There's no dirty. There's no smell. So at the end of the day, she used it and she was happy.
So what should brides look out for when they want to go in, when they want to rent their wedding dresses? What are those things you think they should look out for?
Maybe your body type, the kind of body you have. Then if you have money, if some persons, they don't care, they don't want to rent, they want to buy everything because they have the money. Then probably if you buy these dresses, the second question is, where are you going to keep the dress? You buy a luxury dress. Where? In your box for your child to use. She will not use it. Just after we come back maybe next 20 years and say, this dress is old fashioned. I want a new dress. So it's like more of waste of money.
So when when a bride approaches you for the first time, what are those things, what is the first step? How do you talk to them? That's a consultation. How does it work?
Okay, depending on the bride. Like the question I ask first, what is your budget? That's my first question. I always ask them, what is your budget? So I have dresses for renting, not wedding dresses, like after party dresses from 150. So ask you, okay, if you say, okay, your budget is like 50K. So I have to work with your budget. So maybe some person said that I have 200,000 naira for hair, for dress, for bag, and shoes and accessories. So there's no way you cannot come to my shop and you go back empty-handed. I will work with your budget, no matter how small your budget is. I'll give you what you want, and it's always luxury.
Always luxury.
Always luxury.
So what has been the review of some of the brides that you have styled? I would say styled because when you're giving to them, it means that you're still styling them. So are you actually going to be on ground for them too, or you just give them the clothes to go with, or you still
most
style
times
them?
I'm always on ground.
So
most times.
Why do you say most times? So is it that they have to pay for that services separately too?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
Yes. Like some persons want to tell you, don't worry, my sister or a friend will be able to dress me in the morning. So when you say style, it's different. So persons, when they rent my dresses, we come there to dress you. We are not. But when you say a stylist is from the pre-wedding to your wedding, you pay, depending on from your hair to how you want to match the colors of your outfits. So persons come to us, they don't even know what to wear. They don't know what to blend to their skin. They'll tell you they want red and orange. So you have to actually style them, tell them, no, if you're using a particular color, this is what you're supposed to use. This is what will match your skin tone. This is what you're going to wear. This is what you're going to wear. So they'll tell you, please, I need you on ground. I don't even want your assistant. I need you on ground to style me. So those charges extra will always come.
So do you think that having your own dress or wearing your own dress on your big day, or renting rather, don't you think that renting dress on your big day especially, because that is the catch here, on your wedding day, makes one feel less of themselves as to wearing their own dress?
No. Wearing your own dress, renting a dress, it's the same feeling. Sometimes we have this I call them late hour brides. They call you 1 a.m. in night to their wedding. And they tell you, oh my God, please, I need to rent a dress. Sometimes we don't even get to wash the dresses because their designer have disappointed them. And it's like few hours to their wedding. And please, I have a bride came from Abuja some time ago. She came with a dress and her church told her that she's not going to use the dress. The evening to the wedding, that the dress is not decent enough for their church. So they called me around, I think, 1 a.m. in the morning. I got to the office, 6:30. We didn't need to dry clean the dress. She just picked the dress and that was it. So we like late hour bride because they get to pay more.
I was going to ask you.
They pay more for the services. So I like them like that.
So in other words, now the bride should just be coming late nights.
Yeah, it's good.
So how have you been able, because you've been in this business and you're one of the best in this side of the Niger, so how have you been able to, manage customers or clients, who were not satisfied with your service?
Okay. Let me give you an example. I had this client, not a bride. I think it was a pregnancy shoot. She sent me a picture of what she wanted. I think this AI picture. It's very luxury, long, and all that. So I charged a particular amount to recreate the dress. So we did. Then she said she didn't want a stylist on ground. Our friends would do the job. So after the photo shoot, she called me and she's a Navy officer. She called me and she was very angry that the dress didn't come out the way she wanted. It's not as long. So I said, ma, please, most times it's AI. The cameraman has to do some extra job to bring it out exactly as a picture. She was really angry. And I know that, okay, when it comes to age, I'm older than her. But I didn't mind. The next day, I went to her office. I was even scared. Like, let her not throw me inside guard room. So I told my husband, I said, in case you don't hear from me in the next 2 hours, please. So please, if you don't arrest me. So I went to her office. I apologized to her. I said, ma, please. At some point, she said, I'm not giving you the dress. I'll take the dress.
Oh no.
I said, ma, please. If you want to take it, if it makes you feel better, then I will leave the dress. I think after like 2 days, she now called me and said, Rita, and something like that. We would still do business together, and So she brought back my dress and we're still doing business. So, I was just apologize to you. My service is not okay. I need to know where you're not satisfied with. So I apologize. And maybe your next visit, I will do a discount for you and all that.
So do you think renting business is gaining its popularity in Nigeria?
Yes.
Renting of clothes.
In Bayelsa. When I started this business about 7 years ago with my personal clothes, I make dresses for no reason. I always wear extra dresses. So somebody came to me and like, I want to rent a dress. I was like, I don't rent dresses. Say, no, the one you wore, I saw your post. I want to rent it. I'm like, people rent dresses. She said, yes. It's okay. Bring 2,000 naira. It was for fun at that time.
Yeah.
But at some point, it was getting really interesting. People were coming to rent dresses that I've worn to occasions for my pre-pregnancy shoots. So I started doing it and it was okay. So I invested more into dresses than my other side also.
All right. This is the Wedding Show, your ultimate guide to everything wedding. We'll take a break. I'll be back. Stick around. Hi everyone, my name is Ruth Agbejule, host of The Wedding Show. Guess what? Season 2 is here and you can't afford to miss it. The Wedding Show is that program where we dish out all wedding content, from wedding trends to how the bride looks, the decoration, whether or not it is a big wedding. For the fastest wedding, we'll look at it and we give expert advice on different wedding topics. This is it. It's fantastic. You can't afford to miss it. No, I don't want you to miss it for any reason. If possible, you should even call a watch party between you, your friends, family members, loved one. It is going to be exciting. So I urge you to always watch it. And it's exclusive to only UTV Africa. Welcome back to The Wedding Show, your ultimate guide to everything wedding. Today, we have been discussing about luxury on the budget, the beauty of renting your dream dress, that is your wedding dress, maybe reception dress or after party dress. And my guest in the studio has been doing justice to the topic. So, with the way Nigeria is, I would like to use Nigeria because we are from here. And have you had situations, we talked about the hair, but now let's come to the dress. Have you had situations too where people be like, I must be the first person to wear this dress, so, oh, no. If for the fact someone has worn this dress, I can't rent it.
Lots of them.
So how do you go, like how do you manage such clients?
I tell them, that's like most times on my posts, I normally write, if you want a fresh dress worn by you, please, you need to book like 3 months ahead of time when you want to use it. So most times, I have some really classy ladies. They don't want what anybody has worn.
Okay.
They want to be the first. So they'll pay, and it's always higher than what I have in the studio. You pay, and I get my designer, they make it for you. You'll be the first to wear it, and you see that they're always happy. But some persons don't mind. You be the first, you be the second. I had a case, I think last month, I had a dress that I wore, I modeled for. Somebody came to the studio to book for it. Then I think I was doing advert to the dress like 3 days after, and she got angry that she wanted to use a particular dress for a shoot, that I don't have the right to post it, that I should have waited for her to use before I post. I said, I post these dresses anytime I feel like. It does not matter. She said no, she wants a refund, so I give her money back.
Oh.
Yes.
You're that nice.
Yes.
To save your brand.
Yes, but she will come back. I'm
think?
very certain.
You think so?
Back. Yes.
So you gave her everything or half?
Everything.
But don't you think you should have, like your rules and regulations?
I do.
So that moving on, people will understand.
Yes, I did it because she was pregnant. I felt it was the pregnancy hormones. I didn't want to really get her really upset. Sometimes when it happened, I'll tell you, pick another dress. I don't do refund. But for her case, I just felt, let me not drag it. Maybe because of her condition, because she was pregnant, I just didn't want to push. So
Because if you keep refunding clients like this, I wonder, you might just be
no,
out of business.
it just and I had a reason for doing that.
So do you think renting business in Nigeria is gaining more popularity?
Yes. Maybe not this part of Nigeria, but Lagos, Abuja, people rent air for like 900,000 naira. People rent. You see celebrities, they wear a lot of dresses. They don't get to do them every time. Most of the dresses they wore, they rent them, they return it back. So we're doing well. I think it's taking over.
So you talked about earlier, you mentioned that, oh, you're going to renting of dress, save cost and all that. But how much cost can it really save?
A lot.
Because some dresses, like I feel like someone who can afford, for instance, let's say a dress that is going to be 500,000 and I want to come and rent it for 250,000 or 300,000. Isn't it better just go ahead to have the dress and know that I own it?
Yes, you can, but the disadvantage there is after affording the dress, where are you going to wear it to? What are you going to do with it?
Can't we revamp it?
No, it's hard. But let's make example. Let me say example of what for a traditional outfit. These days, you want to make a dress, your fabric, the designer will charge you like 1.5. You wear it, and it's all busy with beading and applique, and you don't want to wear that same dress to another event. You wear it once, and you're making another one for the next event. So you spend like 1.5 for a dress for somebody's wedding or your wedding. You don't get to wear it, and you see them. They keep calling me to buy the dresses from them.
And you buy?
I don't. I just tell you, you have to wear it.
Oh, you don't buy?
No, I don't buy.
Oh, really?
I told them, you made the dress, you wear it. Because you had option of renting, but you went to make. So you spent 1.5 to make a dress for traditional marriage, and you won't sell it to me for 900,000 naira. Why?
So what if they want to even sell it for less? You still will not buy?
I know I don't buy. I will tell you, go and wear the dress. Except it's really pretty. Because most of these dresses, my client might not like it. I might not like it. I buy what I like. I know what my clients will want to wear. So I have a particular design in my head. I want a particular dress. And you bring your own that does not have well tailored, no good finishing. I will not buy it. Who will rent it? So you wear your dress. I won't buy it.
So how does it work for you? Do you wait for your clients to tell you what they want to wear, or you just, buy dresses with the hope that, or you make dresses or buy dresses with the hope that, oh, your clients will like this?
I make dresses for no reason, because my clients will just walk in and they will like the dress. So maybe if I see a trend, particular period, you just see something going on the internet, like now you see mesh dresses everywhere, everybody wants to wear a mesh dress. I make some few samples, and so when you come and you say I want a mesh dress, I just tell you, okay, I have 5 samples for you. Make your choice.
So how, if I want to rent a dress and I'm a size 12 and the dress is for a size 8, and I really love the dress, I want to wear it, how am I going to wear it?
We make adjustments.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
So that's, you have to open up the dress.
Yes, I have somebody that can do all that for me. Even if it's a size 14 and you're a size 10, we make it to your size.
So it means that there's just going to be so much adjustment going on.
Yes, but you will not even know.
So what if in the process of loosening the dress tears, what would you not do?
No, we are very careful. We don't damage, yes.
You seem like you know your onions.
Yes, I do.
So what is that thing that, you feel like you want to talk about? Maybe you've noticed it in some brides and you feel like it's not nice. Yes, I know they say the customers are always right, no doubt. But what is that thing? And you know what they say, women, our problems are too much.
My sister, I've not really had issues with brides. Maybe payments. So my new rule for this year is you pay 70%.
Okay.
Before you pick up. Before you make you book, when you are booking, you make 70%. When you are picking up, you pay the balance. You don't tell me, I will pay after my wedding. No, because sometimes after the wedding, when you call them, they will tell you, madam, calm down now. No, I'm not around. Just wait. And you see, for 1 week, gets to 2 weeks, then 1 month. There are some points you end up having issues with your clients. So I don't do that anymore. You do full payment before you pick up your dress.
And that way it's been working.
Perfect for me.
So besides payments, because I know say money matter, they always cause problem.
Yes.
So besides payment, besides
payment,
which...
I think we're good. I've not had issue with my hair. Nobody has damaged my hair. My dress were good. They follow my rules, my terms and conditions.
So for you as a rental that's into rental services, what can you say about rentals basically?
It's a good business. If you have money, you should invest in it.
And you think as one of the, because even most times when I see some business ideas, I do not see rental of clothes.
Yeah, people don't really pay attention to renters. And funny enough, there's money, a lot. But you need to be very patient, very intentional. Then, what's the last word I will use? Consistent with your business to go into rent. Because your dresses, you must take care of your dresses. If not, they will start smelling, they will go bad. Like me, I always dry clean my dresses, iron the dresses. If not, you will not see them again. Like my white and cream dresses, once they return it, we dry clean, we iron, and we package them and keep. The place is always clean. There's lights. If not, your dresses, because people will wear them to a party, they will sweat, they will dance. So when they bring it back, we wash immediately. We don't compromise that at all.
Okay, so as we bring this segment to a close, what is that one thing you want to say?
I feel I'm very glad that I'm here. And you're my girl,
Thank you.
I will be doing more in my business from next year. I will bring a lot of dresses that you don't need to come, even if you want a size 8, 10, 12, a particular dress, you're going to see all. I'm going to bring a lot of dresses from next year.
All right. This is The Wedding Show, your ultimate guide to everything wedding. We'll be back for the next segment. Stay with us. Welcome back to The Wedding Show. So this segment is always our fun segment and it's called Fun Facts About Wedding. So let me find out from my guest what she likes and what she does not like when it comes to some things that is wedding related. So lace wedding gown or satin wedding gown, which do you prefer?
Satin wedding gown.
Really?
There's this feeling.
But I feel like satin is just bland.
No, there's this feeling that comes with satin. Makes you feel very sexy. Yes, satin.
So why don't you like lace? Lace is what?
I don't know. It makes me feel old.
Aha.
Yes.
Ooh, you never can tell. But for your kind of person, you look. So one would think that
I like satin. Makes
satin.
you feel.
So which did you wear at that time?
Satin mixed with a little bit of lace.
Okay.
There was lace. My hair style did not let me.
So matching outfits for couples or different color tones?
For the wedding?
Yes, that's for the bride and groom. So what do you prefer?
Matching outfits.
Matching outfits?
Yes.
That's, let's say if the bride is going to wear like maybe if her major color for weddings is white, ivory. So if the bride is not going to have like a touch of red, so are you saying that the husband should wear red?
Red tie?
Yes.
Maybe her bouquet is red.
Okay, then the husband will have to complement.
Yes.
But for traditional marriage as well, so do you like the same? Because we've also seen...
I don't like the same for traditional marriage. Maybe she's wearing, men are very funny with colors. You cannot give an orange color to a man to wear.
But there was a celebrity that got married recently and the men wore pink. That's the suits, men on suits.
Yeah, that's white wedding.
Okay, yes, white wedding.
Traditional marriage, it's funny. So I think black and white is just okay for a man. Oh. Don't do more than that. Oh. Maybe green.
Green?
Yes.
Okay, that's for trad or for trad.
Yes. But even you can play with green during the white wedding. Green suits. Come on, nice.
But that means you have to be very stylish for you to be able to wear green.
Yes, for you to pull it off. Very, very stylish.
Very stylish.
Yes.
If you're not stylish,
no way.
You come out like make you feel funky.
See them wearing green and orange tie.
So
crazy.
Yeah. So indoor reception or outdoor garden
don't
vibe.
Don't ask me. Outdoor.
Outdoor waiting. What if rain falls?
I did outdoor for my wedding. So you know when to book your wedding. You know when to book your wedding.
Even if you can't go book another day, because even in this country, I have seen it has rained on Christmas Day in this country.
That's Christmas.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So what if you not do it and it not rains?
No, there's sometimes there are days that rain will never fall.
So garden. So why do you like garden? You're a lover girl.
Oh God, I'm into love. I'm a love girl.
No, let me know they show love.
I don't know. That's not you are violent.
Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you for being in the studio.
Right.
So it's been amazing talking with my guest, the CEO of Unique Porsche Brides. And she's into different types of rental, be it your after party dress, your wedding gowns, whatever, photo shoot, pregnancy shoot, she is your go-to. Thank you so much, Mrs. Rita Brisbane Ojokai, for being here. It's always amazing to have you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. You look nice.
Thank you so much. And do not forget to follow us across all our social media platforms. Ruth Agbejule Wedding Show on Instagram. Our website, you can also go to our website to get all the juicy information. And do not also forget that the wedding show is the only program that does charity wedding. Yes. What that means is that on a yearly basis, we help a couple who are financially not fit to do their wedding. We help them to get married, and everything is free of charge. That is why it's called charity wedding. So if you visit our website, you get more information for the next session of the all expense paid wedding for a couple. It's been amazing being in the studio with you today. Until I see you next time, my name is Ruth Agbejule. Bye-bye for now.
Bye. You want to marry? 1 year.